What's up, guys? It is June 23rd. I'm getting ready to move. That's why I haven't done a video in a while. We move in about, I don't know, 5 days? 4 days? 5 days? We're moving to Tennessee. Pretty pumped about that, so I've been doing videos. I've been shooting, but no videos. So, that being said, I got the itch to come out here shoot some longer distances today, and I'm going to do a video on walkback tuning. Alright, so I'm going to get out of the truck, get everything set up, and yeah, we'll see in a minute. We'll talk about walkback tuning. Alright guys, we are out on the range. You're going to have to excuse the loud booms coming from the gun range side. There's only a couple guys out there, but someone's got a dang cannon. First thing I want to talk about is my setup. I've had a couple questions on YouTube about my setup. If you haven't watched my bow setup video on my RX3, go check it out. But yeah, quick overview of my setup. I'll be shooting the Hoyt RX3 Ultra. I love this bow. I loved it the second I picked it up in that video to now. Nothing's changed. I'm shooting the Excel Vision Pro HD sight. Awesome sight. It's micro adjustable, built like a tank, dovetail system. I love it. The rest is a Limb Driver Pro V Gen 1, old school. This rest has never failed me. I've transferred this rest from a couple bows, and yeah, I love it. And didn't see any need to change it. Stabilizer setup, I got a 10-inch bee stinger in the front and a 6-inch bee stinger in the rear. If you are going to shoot a rear stabilizer setup, don't just throw something on there and go out there because you see everybody else doing it. You know, try different angles, different weights, see what works for you to get that bow balanced perfectly for you, and you'll love it. I got this bow balanced perfect right now. Don't really think I can do anything else to it. So release, I'm shooting the Cobra Moment. Got on with Cobra this year. It's a great company. It's awesome to see them coming back. I know a lot of people will, you know, can look back on their past when they were young hunters or just, you know, back in the day and remember all the Cobra sights, releases, everything. But yeah, awesome company, awesome releases. Super pumped to be with them this year. It's just a great product. Arrows, Black Eagle Carnivores. They're about 458 grains right now. I haven't done anything to them, meaning I didn't put any weight up front. You know, no weighted nocks or nothing like that. Cut at 29 inches. They're shooting real good right now. Last year I was shooting a 520 grain arrow. I might go back to that, I'm not sure, just because my pin gaps are so tight right now that it gets a little fuzzy, especially in the low light. So yeah, that's my setup for this year. So I got the target set up, and we're going to do some walkback tuning, like I said earlier. So walkback tuning, this is how I do it. It's really, I don't think very much different than anybody else does it, but I'm going to use my 20-yard pin. I got an X on a target down there that I did with some tape. I'm going to aim at the cross section of the X, and I want to hit dead center in the middle of that X with my 20-yard pin. Then I'm going to move to 30 yards, and I'm going to do the same thing using the 20-yard pin again. I'm going to aim at the center mass of that X, and I'm going to release the arrow. It's going to be low, obviously. I'm not worried about up and down. I'm worried about left and right. Then we're going to go to 40 and 50 yards and do the same thing. So what we're looking for here is ensuring that the rest is set up correctly in the center of the bow or in the center of the shelf, that the arrow's coming off straight, you know, from 20 yards to 50 yards like we're going to do today. So when I set up my rest, I set it up with a laser, I set up with levels, and then I paper tune it, and I, you know, mess with it a little bit once I paper tune it. Still, this is to confirm, ensure that, you know, my rest is set up correctly, and my arrow travel is the same at 20 yards as it is at 50 yards. So yeah, we're going to get that underway. Walkback tuning is super easy. Anybody can do it. Micro adjust your rest, move it left or right, whatever way you need to, and yeah, let's get started. All right, so we're gonna walk down here. I forgot my quiver at home. It's pretty awesome. Good thing I got pockets. So like I said, first things first is I'm gonna find 20 yards with my rangefinder. I like using my rangefinder, even though it's marked out here. I like to use my rangefinder because I hunt with my rangefinder. So if it's 20 yards on my rangefinder, then when I'm hunting, that's not going to change. So perfect. There's 20 yards right there. So real quick before we get started, I like to do everything in threes. So when I paper tune my bow, I shoot 3 arrows. When I group tune my bow, I shoot 3 arrows. Okay, pick out the best 3, and if they're all flying the same, then it's perfect. That's how you're gonna get good results. If you shoot like 3 different brands of arrows that are, different weights and stuff, come on, not gonna get anything from that. So let's take our first shot at 20 yards. Make sure I'm good at 20 yards. If I need to do any sight adjustments, this is the time to do it at 20 yards. Because like I said, we're gonna use that 20-yard pin for the rest of our yardages. So let's do it. All right, so as you guys saw, that third shot, I had to make a little adjustment there on my sight. Third shot was dead center, so that's where I want it. So I'm gonna shoot 1 arrow down there for a reference arrow. So this will be my 20-yard reference arrow, and then I'm gonna move back to 30 yards and see what's happening. Right at 30 yards. All right, so now, like I said earlier, we're still gonna use our 20-yard pin because our 20-yard pin is on left and right. And we just wanna make sure that the impact of our arrow is the exact same. So 20-yard pin, 30 yards. All right, so that 30-yard shot looked like it is a little bit to the right of the 20-yard shot. So we'll go down here and see. All right, so as you guys can see here, it is definitely a little bit over to the right. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to move my rest to the left. Okay, so since I was a little right of center, I'm gonna move my rest to the left, push that arrow back towards the left. So like I said earlier, micro adjustments, small adjustments, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do that right now. All right, made the adjustment on the rest. Now let's shoot 30 again. These bugs are killing me. It's 99 degrees right now, real feel. So it's pretty hot. So here we go, 30 yards. Looks pretty good. All right, now we are back here at 40 yards. Let's give 40 yards a try. And if we're off again, then we'll do another micro adjustment to the rest. And then we'll have to go back through and reset in our sight. So here we go, 40 yards. Good shot. I'm digging it. All right, guys, so 20, 30, 40 are all rocking. So now we're gonna move back to 50. So I pulled the 20 and 30 arrows. Now we're gonna move back to 50 and see. My tape's blowing. My tape's blowing in the wind. But now we're gonna see if 50 is dead on. It should be, but we are going to find out here in a second. First, no, let's stop blowing. All right, so here we go, 50 yards. All right, guys, so I just took the camera off tripod so I don't, keep walking around looking like a wild man, especially 50 yards. So let's go down here and take a look at that 50-yard shot. Felt good, looked good. So check it out. That'll work. So I got my 20 and my 50 in there. That's what you're looking for. So I had to make that one adjustment to 30 yards and it squared up. There goes all my tape. It's squared up out to 50 yards. So I'm very, very happy with that. I would sit here and do this longer, but I just want to shoot a little bit. I need to do some work on my 50-yard pin anyway. So again, 20-yard pin the entire time, and you can go past 50 yards. I just did that just for this video. So, and move your rest away from the air. So when you sight in your bow with your sight, you move it in the direction of the arrow. So if you're shooting high, you move your sight high. While you're doing this, with your rest, you move it away from the air. So if it's shooting to the right of your center line, you move it left. So other than that, I'm gonna sit here and keep shooting. And yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. And yep, next time you'll see me, we'll do a tech time video inside the new house. My new little shop had shop lighting put in it, so I won't have to worry about lighting issues anymore. And yeah, the whole garage is going to be a shop. So if you are in Western Kentucky, Western Tennessee, you want your bow done up, hit me up. Check me out on Instagram, Facebook, and obviously here on YouTube. But again, I appreciate all the support, guys. Once I get to Tennessee, we got a farm to hunt there from my sister-in-law. We're looking for some ground out in Kentucky, and we're going back to Illinois as long as my new unit lets me. So a lot of work coming up. Got new Spartan cameras, need to get them out. But yeah, we're gonna do from start to finish this year on deer season, from summer months all the way until late season. Way more content than last year. And yeah, appreciate all the recommendations from you guys. If you want to see some kind of video how to do something, or just how I do anything, just let me know. Drop a comment or hit me up on social media. But appreciate you guys watching this video. Until next time, thanks for watching Harvest Time. Bye. It's really hot. I'm sweating really bad. I got ants all over me. This shirt's not pink, it's red. Okay, I'm just sweating through it so it looks pink. I know somebody's gonna say something, so it's a red shirt. I feel like Donnie Baker right now.